Hi YouTube, I am back with another video. I've missed you guys so much since my last video. Before we get started into things, I just wanted you guys to give me some comments on my hair. I'm Team Natural, 6 years natural. Since I've been natural, this is my second time blowing out my hair. Shrinkage is definitely crazy. Make you feel like you have no hair compared to when you actually get it blown out. So just give me a like or comment down below to let me know what you think about my hair. I've been feeling myself a lot since I've gotten this haircut, especially like with my Snapchat filters. I'm just like, check me out. Definitely has boosted my self-esteem, but I'm about to get into the video now on a much serious note. This has been like a highly requested video, so I just want to answer those requests. I can't believe I'm actually getting video requests now, so I feel happy. Had to write some notes down just in case I forget. I have something to refer to. So someone wanted to know, what are some ways for people to help someone with depression? So for me personally, it's like when people have depression, it's really hard to know how to help them, because everyone suffers in a different way. So how you may help this person may not be a tactic that you will use to help the next person. Some people like to be left alone. Some people like to talk about their problems. Just having someone there for you would help a great deal, because when you struggle with things alone, it's never good. Being alone is just not a good feeling anyway. So I would say if you have someone in your life that's battling depression, just sit down and talk to them, talk with them, get a better understanding of what they like or what they may want. Ask them, like, when you're going through depression or when you're having an episode, what are some things that I can do to help? Would you like it if I try to help you, talk you through it, walk you through it? Would you like for me to give you some space, some time to leave you alone? Everyone just prefers different things. It's all a preference on coping mechanisms and what people do to help themselves in their time of need. Me personally, the best thing that helps me is just having someone to talk to. But then again, sometimes that's hard too, because I hate feeling like I'm a burden to someone. If I have a problem and I need to speak to someone about it, it's like I'm so hesitant to contact the person, because it's just like I have so much to say. They have their own problems, they have their own life. It may be hard for them to help me, so I don't want to bother them, so I'll just keep to myself. That's where the Facebook support group has come into play very well, because if I am going through something, or if I have something I would like to discuss, I can just write on the group chat, hey, is anyone available to talk? I've just been triggered. And then instantly you get a bunch of hit-ups. Hey, I'm here for you. Hey, is everything okay? Hey, I'm here for you if you need to talk. Some people leave their phone numbers. Some people will inbox you privately. So that has been a really, really great tool for me. Okay. The second point that I wanted to touch on is I know there's a lot of people out there in the world who do not know how to deal with people who have depression. I mean, there's no like handbook to say this is what you need to do, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, but there are just key factors, like some things that people should just know. Don't do this, don't do that, just out of respect. It's like, how would you want someone to treat you? We're no different. In a sense, we are battling something that sometimes we feel is greater than us, but that doesn't make us different from anyone else. So, just don't mock us, don't make fun of us, don't try to walk on eggshells around us. Because the moment you make us feel like we're different, then we're going to start feeling like, oh, see, they're treating me this way because I have depression and anxiety and I have this and I have that. If I was normal, if I didn't have these things, they wouldn't treat me like this, or they wouldn't talk to me this way. So it kind of puts us in a place where it just makes us feel bad. And the most thing that you could just do is educate yourself. If you look up tips and tools on Google, or just simply talking with the person, that's the best thing. Just don't assume that the person may want this or that the person may want that, because it may not, like I said earlier, what may work for me may not work for the next person. So it's just best for you to just talk to that person and be there for them when they need you. Whatever they ask of you, just try to do it. If you can't do it, even still, just sit down and talk to them and say, hey, I know you're battling this, I know you're going through that, I want to be there for you as much as possible. I just want to help you. Let me know what is there. Let me know if there's anything that I could do. Another point that I wanted to discuss was some key signs to know that a person is depressed. If you notice that a person has low interest in something, if the person is very isolated, if the person is very quiet, if the person does not want to talk, those are just key signs. If you notice that the person doesn't get out much, or they stay in their pajamas, they don't go outside, they have really no care in the world, they seem really down, they seem gloomy, like they have a cloud hanging over their head. And 9 times out of 10, people who are battling depression, that's what they feel like it's just a big black monster that's consuming them, that's overpowering them, and that's causing them to be in this state that is just like, I don't want to be here, I don't want to do anything, I don't want to say anything. And sometimes like battling depression, it literally hurts to get out of bed, it hurts to move, it hurts to talk, because your mind is a powerful thing. So when you struggle with things mentally, it makes everything else emotionally and physically impossible, because your mind is just taking control of you. So it's really hard to get up and do things, even if you may want to do it. Your mind fighting you, it may be hard. It's just really, really hard. So I commend people who have depression and who are able to still deal with everyday life as it comes, because it's a very hard thing to deal with. Also, what I've noticed a lot in my group chat, my support group, and just from interacting with people in general, sometimes, I should say a lot of the times, people say that they hate their life and they wish that they were dead. Those comments are very, how can I say, those are very serious statements. And with the suicide rates that have been going up tremendously over these past couple of years, those two statements are powerful and they should not be taken lightly. 9 times out of 10, when a person says that they hate their life and they wish that they were dead, they do not mean it. And I know, being that those words are so powerful, that you should not say those type of things, and you shouldn't say anything that you don't mean. What they really mean is that they just want the pain and the hurt to stop. They just want it all to stop. They just want it all to go away. But no matter what they do, no matter how hard they try, no matter how hard they fight, it doesn't seem to go away. So they feel like death is the only way out. Their mentality is, if I kill myself, I will not have to feel this way anymore. I will not have to deal with these feelings. I will not have to go through these emotions. If I'm not here, if I'm not breathing, the pain will go away. But that is not the answer. Suicide is never the answer. Suicide it can be prevented if you just reach out and speak to someone. And I know situations in life may seem like they are impossible, like you can't get through it, but if you just hang on and you keep fighting, you will get through it. It may seem impossible, it may seem hard, you may want to give up, but just keep fighting. Reach out to somebody in that moment that you feel that way, because your life is so important. You are so important. You are so worthy. You are just such an amazing person. You are here for a reason. You have a purpose. So do not short yourself out of your life and out of what is in store for you, because you have situations in your life that you feel are controlling you. Now, you may have problems in your life, but don't let your problems have you. Take control. Accept the things that you cannot control, and don't try to fix things that you can't control. Some things are just beyond our control. Some things we just cannot fix, and we have to be able to accept that this is the reality. Accept the fact that you cannot fix it, and just try to move on from it. There are some things in life that you can fix. Those are things that you need to acknowledge and work on if that's what you want to do. But please do not try to fix situations that are not broken. Do not invest so much time and energy and emotions and feelings into a situation that is just mentally, physically, and emotionally draining. It will drain you. Do not. Your life is too precious, and you can use your time and invest in things that are positive and put your energy into something that is positive. Just do not let it consume you. It is not worth it at all. And be strong. I know it's easier said than done, and I know it's such a cliche. Oh, be strong, be strong. Everybody wants me to be strong. Well, I can't always be strong. And that's true, and nobody's asking you, because it's impossible. You cannot be strong 100% of the time, all of the time. That is not realistic, and no one's asking you to do that. Just hang on. It is okay for you to cry. It is okay for you to break down. It is okay for you to feel sad. Allow yourself to feel those emotions, acknowledge those emotions, and then you pick yourself up and you dust yourself off and you move on. You figure out what it is that you need to do to make yourself feel better, and you accomplish those things. You do those things one step at a time. It's not going to happen overnight. You just take your time to do what you need to do and be strong in the midst of it, and you will come out feeling 100 times better. You feel like a burden and a weight has been lifted off your shoulders, and it will just make you feel like a better person all around. So I think I have covered all of the topics that were asked of me, and I appreciate you guys for watching my channel. I cannot believe I am getting so much support and feedback. It just makes me feel so much better and accomplished, because getting into this YouTube channel, I was just like, people are going to make fun of me, people are not going to watch me, people will have this to say and that to say. I just was conflicting with myself back and forth, but at the end of the day, I felt like someone needed to hear me. I felt like someone needed to hear my story, and I feel like as long as I keep telling my story, I'm helping someone. As long as I keep uploading these videos, I'm helping someone. And if my viewers keep viewing, if people keep subscribing, I feel like my work here is not in vain, and I just want to help as much people as I can. I just want to touch as much souls as I can, and I just want everyone to know that depression is, it is a serious issue, and you are not alone, and you do not have to face it alone, because I am here with you every step of the way. Okay guys, this is the end of my video. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, give me feedback, give me suggestions on my next video, and always thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next video. Bye.